When you're making decisions about your city's layout, there are several things to keep in mind. One of the most important is that a business and a house, they need to be up against a road or up against a city sidewalk in order for it to gather money or to collect rent. So always have to have roads enough to be able to put businesses and houses up against or a city sidewalk, which has to also be connected to a road. The other thing is there are decorations you can get. For example, these pink flowers here. When you get a decoration and place it, it affects all of the businesses or houses around it by increasing the amount of money that you can get, amount of coins that you get for it. And the way you move things around, I'm going to click on the arrow and go to the move icon. And now I can click on anything and move it. Well, let me get this pink flower, so I'm going to click on it. And so now I can move it. But if I put it here, what you can see is it adds 4% to each of the businesses in the area as far as how much coins that I collect when I click on it. So it's a valuable thing, the pink flowers, and the closer it is to each business or home, the more you can get off of one decoration by putting it kind of in the middle. So I like to have businesses in a big circle and then decorations in the middle because the decorations then affect as many businesses or homes as possible. Another thing is you have storage. Storage for your goods. I've got a couple of barns and a bunch of silos. Well, those don't need to be up against a road. There's no reason for that. So you can get those away from a road and use that as more valuable space for something else. For example, I've got these silos in the middle here because they don't need to be up against a road, and that's space that I didn't really need for anything else. It's not valuable to put anything else there. But like for this barn, I'm going to take this barn and I'm going to move it over here where it doesn't need to be near a road. And I'm going to take this one and move it right next to it because neither of those need to be near a road. And I can take the silo and put it here. And now I've got space that I can put things next to the road. I can either build and add things or I can move to be next to the road. Now you see I've got some farm things here, some plots that are right up against the road, which is really not very beneficial, except that I wanted to be able to get to them because if you have buildings in front of the plots, for example, if I put a plot right back here behind here, then I can't get to it. I'd have to move this building out of the way every time I wanted to use that farm plot. And so those are the key factors in making decisions to move things. The other thing is some things are worth more than others. For example, this is a country home, and the country home gives 10 coins every 5 minutes. So each time you click, it uses an energy and it only gives you 10 coins. Compare that to, say, this coffee shop, which gives you 100 for every time you click on it. So basically, you look at it, click from energy gives you 100 here, or 10 here. You'd have to click on 10 of these to get the same as one click on here. If you had unlimited energy, well, then you just keep them all and do them all, no problem. But usually energy is something that you have in short demand. So I like to take these that I don't care about and move them out of the way so that I have the ones I do care about more prominent. And I can also come in here and click remove and actually get rid of these if I want. You can also move the roads. As you can see, when I go back to move, I can click here and move this road. And so that has an effect with the layout too. So you can move things around and come up with exactly the best layout with the best decorations to be able to get the most coins and the most goods as possible.